I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But at the same time, what I don't like is him
vulture.
The way he getting at the homies and everybody and like, come on, check yourself, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Check yourself, like kick back. Respect your employees. Put some respect on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Who you think you are out here talking crazy? Even though Lush, like, that's not my friend, but I don't care who. Why,
Lush is coming tomorrow.
Why are you gonna fucking? Why you gonna?
Lush is coming tomorrow.
Why you gonna do that to that man on camera? Like, you're a little fucking clout chasing bitch for that. Like, bro,
he wanted to set a tone in front of everybody,
like,
dog.
Bro, you a boss. Do that shit behind the wall. You know what I'm
but
saying?
he wants the views.
You know what I'm saying?
He wanted
All
the
right,
views.
then fuck it. I quit.
Everybody say trash bag boy.
Got the trash bag, now I'm back off the pookie. They gave me a sack, but I feel like a rookie. Getting high as fuck, that's without a doubt. Lighter underneath the bowl, trying to figure it out. Trash bag boys. I'm getting high as fuck in my dad's work truck. Trash bag boys. Phone faded off my ass, never given a fuck. Trash bag boys. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff, 4. Trash bag boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Talking trash podcast.
You are now logged in with Power 106. This Swifty Blue right here.
What? That's what's coming from my job, dog.
Look, I'm up 5 a.m. every day.
That's where you coming from right now?
Nah.
Look,
Nah,
big dog.
nah.
You were here fast, fool. It's what he told
I
me.
was in Montebello. I was at the OTR shit.
I'm doing Big's podcast tonight.
Oh, okay. Shout out to homie Pat.
Yeah, I'm doing his tonight.
Yeah, he's cool.
That I want to school him Bermuda CDS. He didn't see me ball up, beat fools up, all types of shit.
Oh yeah, he's
So I'm
yeah.
gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about it. Like, what's up? You remember me being a bully in high school?
That's funny.
Hey,
Nah,
no,
that's
in fact, it was
continuation school.
Continuation.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Continuation.
Check.
School.
I can't hear. Can you raise my shit a little bit?
Yeah, sometimes
Check.
I can't hear my shit too, dog.
Okay, yeah.
What do you look for?
Columbus High School.
Because sometimes I think this food lowers my mic, dog.
Damn, why you lowering the homie's mind?
Yeah, soft spoken and shit.
No, after Nick fixed it, I could hear myself good.
Oh, Nick Rodriguez came into the touch, dog. Hello, yo.
Check. Okay, yeah.
Check. We ain't talking trash podcast, the hardest fucking podcast in the motherfucking hood.
That's fucking right. Let's go.
Right here with my co-host.
Oh my God, relax.
I'm your co-host, Rosecrans Vic. We got our guest, Swifty Blue.
We got the coolest, sickest fool from the brown bag, homie. What's up, dog?
What's the deal?
Thank you for coming,
Compa
homie.
Raider, my dog.
Yeah, that's tight, homie. What's cracking,
Yeah.
fool?
Not much, bro. Just I'm here. I'm at Trash Bag Boys headquarters. I'm kind of mad I've never been here before.
Yeah, what the fuck? We
It's a dope ass spot.
It is.
Nah, we checked in. We've been running into each other.
Yeah,
Shout out Bravo. we definitely checked in without you, dog. I didn't even know y'all knew each other until I saw y'all do a podcast together. I was like,
was that a weird combination? You heard
you
about
guys are cold. Both you guys. I thought y'all was the homies. Nah, man, that's not how it works. That's not how this checking shit works. Look, if you don't have a pass and the pass is not valid for them 7 days, it don't matter how long you known each other. You both can't kick with each other unless you checked in again.
Nah, look, you know what's funny?
And this how you check in. You got to give me trash bag. You got to put me on phone.
Okay. You know what's funny? I feel like everybody started checking in with Swifty Blue as they should. But I feel like I've known Swifty before. He was handing out the passes, so I'm like grandfathered in.
Yeah, your grandfather.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, bro, I knew him since the Z Room days. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, grandpa, I need some money.
Domingo.
Grandpa, I need some, Now, look, anybody who known me before you had to check in is automatically liable to your own pass, but they do expire after 12 months, so you need to make sure you renew your pass. I make sure that...
Is there a deal, though? Is there a deal after a year?
Well, yeah, we could talk money and discuss. I'm always open-minded to renegotiate. It's
so you work a
like,
budget?
I'm open-minded.
Yeah, you know what I do at Universal Studios? I got a flex pass.
Oh,
so it's like I pay
offer
monthly.
The flex pass.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I wanted to get on the same pass. So like automatic withdrawal every month.
And I have one that it's especially for people who just needed to go to work. So like, let's say you work from like 5 a.m. to like 5 p.m. I got the 5 to 5 plan.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to be creative.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm talking shit, but let's kick this off for real, man. Tell us something new, man. Something interesting. Like, what's going on with life?
I mean, shit, I'm getting adjusted to fucking waking up every morning early as fuck.
Adjusting is hard sometimes. Nah, I'm saying.
No, it has been, bro. It's been, yeah, bro. It's like, I mean, I've never been the type to like sleep in crazy, but like I always get up at like 7, 8 o'clock. Especially the last 4 years, I was just working for myself. Feel me, self-employed. So now it's like I got a real job, dog. Like I gotta be there every day, even if I'm sick. Like,
Every day,
bro. The people of LA gotta be entertained if I'm sick or not. If I got the bubble guts, if I got a cough.
You feel
like,
the pressure.
Yeah, but it's good pressure. It's fire pressure. It's like, yeah, bro. Like this is what I always wanted. So even if I'm sick, I'm gonna fucking get my ass up and go to work.
You know what? I feel like Los Angeles couldn't have anybody better. I promise you, bro. Like,
straight up.
Anybody better, bro. You and your team, that's beautiful.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that,
bro. How does it feel, dog?
Even though I don't like everybody on the team.
Who do you not like, fool?
I don't want to talk about it. I got too much respect for this man. So we're going to keep the business.
Hey, how did you get the call?
This the OG right there. He got this cred right there. So it's like, stuff in the street need to be, he going to call me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good with Swifty. I'm good with Swifty. I've been good with Swifty. I've been no Raider too. That's the cool thing. Like,
no, but Raiders retired. He got a big ass chain. He like, man.
We're always in the field, dog.
No.
yeah, I feel like if I know Raider, I'm good at. I feel like if I know Raider, I'm good in the Valley. Right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But we in LA, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That Valley pass, you can only protect you in the Valley, right? You got to come to Swifty and
This is your guys' jurisdiction. Like this is the borderline, huh? It's like right here. It's like, all right, when you guys are done, you go this way, I go this way. We protect all of LA together.
The beautiful thing about being homies, like, we might joke and clown and laugh.
Yeah.
It's about carnalismo, real carnalismo. It's about that gracias a ti.
Yeah.
It's about that respect we deserve as men. And like, all jokes to the side, it's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, besides being institutionalized and shit, but like having that discipline.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with discipline. Just like you're disciplined enough to wake up 5 a.m. every day and handle business, go to work. It's that common courtesy you're gonna carry when you clean up after yourself, when you talk to people, you know, and that's what we teach each other. You know, not everybody might carry it with them, but some people really pick it up and hold it to an up high, you know?
No, 100%. Even with what you guys are doing here with the pod, like I respect it because the main thing I respect in the media space is consistency. Like you guys been at it a couple months. So maybe if you guys hit me up like, oh, this is our first episode, I would have been like, like maybe not. Like maybe I would have been like, all right, let's wait a couple months. But you guys been doing your fucking thing.
So you respect the hustle.
And the clips and the like, because obviously I respect y'all as homies, but it's like, it's another thing. It's like, okay, it's a podcast. It's like, all right, I have to be protective of my space. You feel the same way, you know, if we're doing business together on another tip, you're going to be protecting your space, you too. You know, you're not going to let me hop on your song.
Facts.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's like,
I got to hear you rap first.
Exactly.
Do it enough so I know you're not going to quit right away.
Exactly. So that's what I seen with y'all. I'm like, you guys got the clips going. You guys got viral moments. You guys are getting relevant guests. You guys are like, know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
We hit that button when we had to call our resources like, man, what do we do?
Yeah.
Cali, what do I do?
Yeah.
DJ Lechero.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I call Cali so because I know you doing your thug and you know Cali don't want to call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he not with Duno.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or 22. But Cali backed us up. The first day he pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Did his shit.
That's dope.
He did.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
Shout out
why
Cali.
Give him his flowers. Appreciate
Nah,
that, man.
100%.
He there when we need him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I know he a busy
he gonna
man.
pull up.
I know he a busy man, but he makes time to handle business.
Exactly.
For sure. So
Nah, so yeah,
I appreciate y'all because I know y'all work together.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
And
y'all,
that's why I made sure y'all working with me too. You feel me? Like same
all the
team,
time. Same team. Look, this is real.
How'd you guys meet?
We
through
met.
Cali at the Z Room.
We met at the Z Room. Yeah, it was like probably
Through
what,
mutual
like,
people.
Yeah, like
not necessarily
2019
through Cali, but through mutual through the
But,
circle. Through
yeah.
the Z Room.
Swift, Big Swift, shout out Big Swift.
Big Swift
told me about you for a long
Big
time.
Swift introduced me to Cali. Cali was his manager. You guys was managing them together.
Exactly.
Y'all been pushing Swift.
And he told me, he's like, oh,
We
have
gotta
you heard
get
of
Big
Swifty
Swift
Blue?
up here soon.
Facts. Y'all gotta have him on
gotta
here.
get a Big
He told
Swift.
me, he was like, yo, like, there's this dude named Swifty Blue. And I was like, oh, you guys like have a similar name? And he's like, yeah, he's from Paramount. He's like, he's the homie though. He's cool as fuck. And I was like, oh, word? He's like, yeah, bro. Like, he's like, I've known him since high school. Like, he was like beating fools up, like all types of shit, like badass kid, you know? And then he was like, and he started rapping and he's pretty good. And I was just like, oh, word, okay. You know, fast forward a couple months, We actually meet at the Z Room. After a while, I guess I think you pulled up on Cali one day. He was at the studio or something.
You know what? I seen Rob 2 while I was walking to the store, liquor store, and Rob 2 was pulling out the studio. Shout out Rob 2. We need to get
my
Rob 2
brother.
on the platform.
Yep.
And he said, man, I just left the studio. I was like, studio? He said, yeah, it's in the back. I was like, oh, well, can we check it out? Took me right to the back. I'm like, oh, this is what y'all been hiding back here.
We were literally in his backyard,
I
dog.
would have been dropped albums if I knew we had a studio in the back of my house in my hood. Like,
It was
what the
really
hell
in
is
your
going
backyard.
on? Like, what is going on for real?
Oh, so you guys known each other for a while.
Yeah, that was like, what, like 2019?
That's
2019,
why.
09.
Yeah.
That's why. Look, it all plays. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
You guys using Paramount as your workspace.
Yeah.
And me being a Paramount native and living there, it like naturally. It's like you guys facilitated for me to a workspace for me to come home and continue cooking, doing my stuff. You know, I had a studio that was on the other side of town, by the Nutty side, by the Hollydale.
Yeah.
And at the time I didn't have a car, I was thugging. So it's like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Walk all across town, go to the other studio?
No
or
way.
go behind my house to this studio right here, you know what I'm saying? Avoid all the pocket, just jump the fence, get to the studio,
Literally,
go cook my shit, you know what
jump
I'm
the
saying?
fence.
That's how I stay safe, because on
Yeah.
the other side of the fence, I'm going at it with the youngsters who live in the area.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? It's the hood. So yeah, you know, Swifty, I'm out there making everybody check in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the check-in
Yeah.
shit been popping before, like, I was rapping. We was outside gangbanging, but it was more like, now it's just different. Like, you know, we just turned it into media shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's,
100%.
Like, it got a little foundation on it.
It does, because we definitely were like, oh, this is, once we found out, like, oh, this is Swifty's, like, real hood. Like, this is, we're in his area. Like, it's like, now it's all respect. And then he ended up being like a cool ass food too, like a funny food. Like, you get to know people after a while.
Yeah.
Sitting in the studio, people listening to the music, going to the store, chopping it up. You know, it's regular shit. And it's like, before we even, like, you know, we're on like some working shit. Like, before we ever worked together, we just were cool homies. You know, it's just like, we're just there, we're around. And then it just like you said, like, a lot of shit had to happen. It's like, I'm from like Downey, Bellflower area. Swift's from Downey. Cali's from Downey. He's from Paramount. They're all really like almost the same city. Like, we're right there, borderline all cities. And it turned out that all the like best talent in the area all came together and linked up really like organically. So it's been, and to this day, it's like we all represent Southeast LA very proudly. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing our thing, and we just keep growing and growing and growing. And now we're on the same. I mean, I'm not gonna say now we're on the same team. We've been on the same team for like what, like 3-4 years.
Yeah,
now.
since I decided to sell OTR, one of my first albums.
Yeah.
You know, and then we needed PR and we needed management, and I told them I've been working with Cali and Vic. I wouldn't want to work with anybody else.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I told them. I wouldn't feel comfortable working with anybody else. With me, it's always about loyalty, and I express my feelings a lot and my emotions. So I might talk a lot of shit, but look where we still at. We still on the same team.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you brought him in.
I might talk
Yeah,
a
he
lot
did.
of shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the label no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. But look, I'm still here, bro.
Yeah,
It's about
same.
loyalty with me. Like, I might argue with my girl at home.
Yeah.
But I'm still there, sleeping in the same house. You know what I'm saying? Still come to the doghouse. Like,
No, that's real
wagging my
shit.
tail, like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's real shit.
So he brought you into OTR.
He did. He did. He
nice.
vouched for us. Like, back then, it was like, yo, we want to work with Cali and Vic. So Soul hired us to help like promote and market his project, and we never left. So he really vouched for us and you know,
Soul's a
put money
real
in our
fan.
pockets. You know,
it's
at
about
that time.
loyalty. It's
Yeah.
about you come up with people. You got to make sure that they
We're all
still
in
on your
together.
team. Exactly. While you like, making your moves and progress, and you know, because just how they helped me when I was first coming up, they can play a big role in my career when I'm big up. You know,
Exactly.
They knew how to connect the dots organically in the streets without having too much funding or whatnot. Did it organically, like
Yeah.
you guys had the Ocean Grown and everything. You know,
Yeah.
your brands and
Yeah.
stuff. The Rosecrans.
Yeah.
It's big. It's you know, like, now you play a big role in the whole West Coast, in the whole, you know, California music, the new music coming up from the streets. You done broke a lot of artists.
Yep.
Bravo.
Yeah.
You know, You work with Shoreline. You know what I'm saying? You had OGZ in the hood at Paramount. You had them rapping over there.
Yeah.
The studio.
Yeah.
Shit. I think, you know what I'm saying? All types of people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had some of YG camping there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You guys been connecting the dots out here. You guys played a big role.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna say you guys are like this and this. Ain't no comparison. You and Cali's like Kobe and Shaq. I was gonna compare y'all to like another radio podcast people. No, you guys like Kobe and Shaq. You guys are your own little crazy little duo where you guys just.
And shout out Soul to Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Soul like Phil Jackson. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, Soul like Phil Jackson.
Man right there.
Yeah.
A solid motherfucker.
And I'm like Lamar Odom. You need me on the team.
On God.
I'm not ending up in a crack off with the bitch. But you need me on the team.
Yeah.
Because I'm that. When he played power forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Power forward. You need me, bro. Like, as much as you need Kobe, you need Shaq, you need, you know what I'm saying? And then
Hey, so is
no cap.
brain. He's all brain.
What?
That fool came and dropped some gems.
What?
Fool. That fool
he's not
solid.
look, man, you will not
It's a Martian.
You will not get no negativity off that man. You will not get no. I could come at him throwing the most nigga. Hey, so wop wop wop. Hey man,
And he dodges you like the Matrix.
yeah, yeah, man. It's like, oh, and he'll
That's
sit.
it, that's a good
No, he'll
question.
sit there and listen to me, but he's not gonna entertain the bullshit. Like he gonna tell me what's real and like, all right, maybe you should do this with you, or like I recommend this. You know, okay, or we'll get you in this, or you feeling like I'll do this for you. You know what I'm saying? He's always been supported. Went to jail. Make sure he sent me money every month, whatever. Like he was being real supportive, and you know, shit. I don't even got a big brother that could do that because my brother in jail with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like my big brother I never had, like the successful one.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, most
And
definitely.
it's like my little brother right here too.
I'm older than you, fool.
How long you been podcasting?
I'm an old soul.
You are.
Also?
You definitely
You
are.
are, huh?
You definitely are. I've been podcasting. Shit, I think. I mean, cause like first, so when I started.
Tell us back.
Okay, all right. So, 2013, I went to Long Beach City College.
Oh, okay.
Right. I mean, I had been going for the past couple of years, but in 2013, I took a radio class, and I was like,
Oh, you took a class.
I took a radio class.
Did it help you?
Oh, you
It
cheated,
did.
bro.
Oh,
You
shit.
cheated.
We're
It
waiting
did.
for the bed, dog.
It did, bro, because I
Give us the pointers, dog.
look. So what happened was back then it was like podcasts didn't really exist back then, bro.
You
Think
talking
about
to hooligans.
10 years ago. Yeah, look, 10 years ago. When did you start
No,
listening
exactly.
to podcasts? Maybe 2-3 years, 4 or 5 years ago at the most, right? So 10 years ago, podcasts didn't really exist like that. They were out there. I'll give credit, but like
You a
that was
pioneer.
that was some
Joe Rogan, dog.
You a pioneer.
Joe Rogan was the
like
one.
the king of
Yeah,
it, dog.
You was always on that
Yeah.
shit since back then.
Boy, that's what you took a class.
yeah.
You gotta give us classes, homie.
I was-
you are-
We're in Clecha right now.
Since we
That
not,
was
a gem,
since we
homie.
not rapping, you are a big bro.
Yeah,
Since
you
we
are.
not- We
He's
on
a
the
big
podcast-
dog, fool.
We on the podcast shit. You are
Yeah.
a big bro on this shit right now.
All right, for sure. Talking to the mic, you gotta move it a little bit. Let's go.
Yes, it was, huh?
Nah, it's good. Nah. It's perfect. All right.
I let the homie talk. So you went to college?
Yeah.
It's not about him, it's about me.
All right, I got some questions when you're ready.
That's big bro. I'm little bro.
He's a little bro you right now, Patrick.
All right, so look, so we started. I took a radio class, and I loved it, even though I knew I sucked, bro. I was like, fuck, I suck.
How did you know you suck?
Because I just know, dog. Like I'm not those like people that are delusional. Like, damn, I'm so fucking good. Like I'm just like I'll be able to listen to it in terms of like if it wasn't me, right? So I'm like, damn, that shit sucked. Because I know what's good and I know what's bad,
yeah.
and I don't mind being hard on myself because I know if I'm not hard on myself, then I'm not ever gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? So I took the classes and I was like, damn, I suck, but I can get better. That's exciting to me. You feel me? I can keep trying at this and I can get better. So I take another class, another year, second semester, and then I'm like, okay, this is cool. Now I name it like Rosecrans Radio because it's not podcasting. It's still radio. So it's a little like online internet radio show. I play music. I'm talking about like, you know, mainstream shit, local shit, whatever I can do. I'm really just practicing though. And then I start the blog Rosecrans Ave because I want to write shit. I've always been like a good writer, so I'm like, okay, let me do this. Let me post artist music. Let me do this. Let me do that. So for about 3 years, nobody really gives a fuck anything I'm doing, right? Nobody really reads my blog. Nobody really listens to my radio show or anything. And then I start like just kind of networking, getting out there a little bit more, doing my thing. I'm a little more confident in like writing and my knowledge of what I'm doing. And mind you, there's not people covering LA music on an underground level like that at the time. So it's like I have a wide open lane. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, it's like RJ, AD, like all these people are rapping, they're blowing up. Joe Moses. It's like that's like the main thing. Problem. Those are like the main artists at the time. But there's another artist like wave coming up under that, and that's like the Dracos and the Shorelines and the Greedos, and I start to cover them. As soon as they come out, I'm like, yo, this shit's fire, right? So then I get a show on Dash Radio. So that's still online radio. It's not a podcast yet, but I do a Rosecrans radio on Dash Radio, and I start having like Ron, Hit Boy. I'm sorry, not Ron, Jug. All these different artists that are like on the scene. Desto Dub, I had him super early, and I have Shoreline on there, their first ever interview, and so from there, it's like people start to pay attention to what I'm doing because it's like, yo, this guy keeps picking all the right artists, producers, getting all the right people involved, and I'm the only one covering the scene. You can't get that information from anywhere else besides me, right? So I became like very niche and necessary to, if you're tapped in, you're gonna have to come across my shit.
You have to check in with you.
Exactly. then I start throwing shows. So I book Shoreline super early. Then I book Rucci super early. I book Greedo super early for these shows, and they're sold out, and people are coming, and it's like, who booked this show? Rosecrans did. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like,
start building your name.
Exactly.
Are you still booking shows?
Yeah, we just did one at the Observatory on Saturday.
Oh,
yeah, we had a Lil Veda. I don't know if you guys.
We didn't get invited, homie.
Who was the lineup?
I had Lil Veda, Him Beezy, Big Swift, 4L Javi, and 32.
Him Beezy's the one that got his chain took in Texas.
Yes.
Look, I told his manager, I know, bro. You know it, bro. Listen.
This guy knows everybody's chains.
Look, I told his manager in Texas, you should check in, bro. I'm out here, and he told me like, man, like I don't have my pistol, this, that, bro. I'm like, what? I don't care about that, bro. I got like 30 little homies with me, like, bro, check in. Like it's a bigger picture, and he told me like, yeah, I should have checked in. Like I fucked up. I was out there solo. Bro, that shit, what happens when you out there, the environment get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? It was a trip. That shit happened right in front of me. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, where? Was it
in
LA?
Texas? In Texas.
Oh, in Texas.
Yeah, it's
Pecco.
fun.
Pecco, that's the name, right? Ocho Pecco.
Ocho.
I told Ocho. We FaceTime him after. It was cool. I told him, man, but I told him, don't worry about it, man. Like
people get over that shit, and it's one of those things. It was a wrong place, wrong time, different circumstances. Again, everybody's traveling to Texas. I mean, not that I advocate for people to have the shit on them and to get violent or like that, but it's like when you're traveling, most people are traveling light.
Check in
you know
with
what I'm saying?
somebody.
So it might be a little different. Look, the way you approach people.
That's what check-in is about, bro. You can't be out there solo bolo thinking it's all good, because then people you know from your own area gonna pull up and do you in. You gotta have people with you. Check in with somebody. Check in, gangland. Check in.
Yeah. So I had him busy on the show. He killed it. He did a great job.
That was dope.
Low the Great, he performed a little DJ set. Crystal the DJ was there.
Low the Great's a good DJ.
Yeah, so
I mean, a good beat maker.
Good, yeah, exactly. Nah, you're good. So yeah, we had that. But to get back to the story, so it's like people just started to really pay attention to what I was doing because I was picking all the right artists at the right times. Right before they'll blow up, it would be like, oh shit, where's their first interview? Rosecrans. Who did their first show? Rosecrans. So it's like, okay, now I'm showing my value as like a tastemaker and somebody who's not afraid to say that this person's dope before anybody else does. You know, and I would say with my whole chest, yo, Shoreline is fire. I'm booking them for a show. And then, you know, months go by, yo, One Take J is super fucking dope, right? Yo, Blueface, he's next. Like these are all these artists that I hit on right at the right time. Bravo. I met Bravo when he was 17.
Yeah,
you know,
shout out Bravo, Free Bravo.
Yeah, Free Bravo, big Free Bravo. We played. Big Swift played his song with Bravo.
Nice.
We had the whole crowd yelling Free Bravo this past weekend.
Come home and put the guns down.
Yes, sir.
Come home, put the guns down. That's the new advocate.
Yeah.
You know what we advocating now is guns down, funds up.
Yeah.
Guns down, funds up. That means you save a lot of money and shit. Just, you know what I'm saying, move righteously and you won't have nothing to worry about.
And pushing positivity.
Yeah, push positivity. Spread love, not hate.
The more you push positivity, you don't have to worry about the negativity, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not in negative areas, you know, who loves you most, your family and those loved ones.
And to just be like, yo, like, artists now, like this day and age, like they're fortunate to get rich. Like embrace that shit. Be a rich motherfucker.
Young
Post
king.
it in the cut.
Young king.
Right? Like
Queen.
Get your money.
get your money and get the fuck out and just be in the cut.
I feel like
Invest.
Yes. Shout out to Bravo because before he went in, he was in the cut. Like he wasn't
was
out.
chilling. He was chilling.
Yeah, he was chilling.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had to like
Bravo,
be
Sway,
out and work and shit.
Bravo
yeah,
Sway,
Bravo
people like
Sway,
myself.
Peso.
we got
Peso.
Peso.
Yeah.
He's getting out soon now.
We need to kick back.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say Bravo, Sway, Peso, y'all kick back. No, I had to kick back,
Yeah.
bro. I was about to end up back in what y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, spreading
Yeah.
with y'all, telling y'all what to do. But
Yeah.
no, no, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, like I've been around, been doing this back to back. But
Yeah.
what would I look like going back to the same place, back to back? I had my little run, had my little fun. I got my kids. I'm pretty sure, like, some of y'all got kids, so y'all
Yeah.
gotta protect your best interest. You making music, kick back. Stop trying to be a tough guy. Be yourself. Be a loving person. You know what I'm saying? Handle business right. You know what I'm saying? Be like that, and you won't have to carry a gun everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Real shit. And stay away from people that don't have shit to lose.
Facts.
That's like a
major
big-
key. Major
Yeah,
key.
yeah.
Look, if you're around, it's the crab in the bucket effect.
Yeah.
You gotta rub elbows with right people.
Crab in
Right?
the
Yeah.
bucket.
Money makers.
You need
Yeah.
to be around good-hearted
Yes.
people. Put your
Hardworking
trust,
people.
put your
Yeah.
trust and faith in God. Always.
You
God.
believe in God, compa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
No, I'm very
God
like.
free, man.
I wouldn't say I'm like super religious, but I'm very spiritual in terms of like, anytime something good happens, I'm like,
How
yo,
often do you pray?
God was looking out.
Do you pray, homie?
You know
Sock
what?
check, fool. We gotta sock check this fool, dog. Oh, he down on me. He's down on me.
To be honest, I don't think I pray as much as I should.
Fool,
But
you're a blessed motherfucker, dog. You gotta pray.
yeah, no, you're right. You're 100%. I have
Today,
no.
you're gonna pray today,
I have
dog.
no
Oh.
retort, but there is moments I like throughout my day that I'm just like, damn, I'm blessed. I'm
Yeah,
like
no,
when I really
100%
think about it, I'm
you are,
like, damn,
bro.
I'm blessed. And I don't do a lot of complaining. Like my dad raised me to just don't complain about shit because
run
he would always tell me I only had 3 pants to go to school and 4 shirts. And
That's
like
real.
I'm like, what? And he's just like, no, that's what I had. And I had to mix and match every day and figure it out. And it's like when I think about my childhood, it wasn't like that. My dad worked his ass off, so we didn't have to do it. My mom too. And so it's like I can't complain. You know, and I think about my grandpa is like he came over here, didn't know the language, didn't know anybody, didn't have $1 in his pocket, and he made a way and bought a house in a couple years and raised a family, and you know, now I'm here type shit. So it's like, bro, what the fuck do I look like complaining?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My life has been pretty fucking swell compared to their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Our people had it tough, you know.
Yeah.
So the way we live is almost insane.
Yeah, to them, to have their perspective is like,
But that's what America is for.
Yeah.
It's for you to come here and excel.
exactly.
money.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Come
Money
here
up.
and live better
Yeah.
than your past. You know, that's what people come here for. They don't come here because they want to leave their country because they hate the country. No,
Yeah.
there's more opportunity there.
Yeah, and we got to take advantage.
So
like with
it's a blessing. I tell my
100%.
nephew, on the money it says, in God we trust. It don't say in the devil. It say in God we trust.
But
Yeah.
now we need God more than ever. They're trying to get God out
On
of
God.
the United States
facts.
and shit, fool.
On God.
You notice that? Like
On
they're trying
God.
to erase it.
On God.
God
On
is-
God.
On God, yeah.
Go back. So how did you start podcasting? You were telling us a story that you got Bravo. We left off with Bravo.
Okay, yeah. So
You did the
So
Rosecrans radio.
it goes to after Dash Radio, where I was there for a couple I think almost 2 years, and we did a lot of dope shit. We interviewed a lot of dope artists, Larry June, fucking Warm Brew, G Perico. It was just we did a lot of dope shit there. At the end of 2018, I believe they had enough of us. We were too rowdy, dog. We would have. They said it was like,
That's not going on right here, huh?
bro, it was like your studio can have 10 people max, bro. There was times where we had fucking 40, 50 people there. It was excessive, bro. It was just like, cause it was a vibe. It was like yo, we're recording Rosecrans, like come through. It was almost like a live podcast on damn near like, and people would come by and it was a vibe. I was like, dude, this is dope. Cause I remember when nobody listened to my shit, and now people are coming to like just vibe out, you know. And there's been times where I was interviewing AZ Chike and fucking Desto Dub walked in mid-interview. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was like that. You know, it was a good time and people just knew Monday nights when I'll record, it was just people just pull up, fool. Just fucking, this is like where we all come together type shit. And so it was technically a radio show at the time, but what I was doing after, I was taking the audio and I was putting it up on my SoundCloud. And then I was putting it on like Spotify.
Nobody
and I was putting
doing that back then.
And I was putting it on Apple Music so that you can play it. Yeah. The old stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Classics.
Just look up Rosecrans Radio. You'll find older shit.
Spotify.
And then, so we were doing that, and then I get kicked out of Dash. They had enough of my shit. Like I violated the rules way too many times, and it was getting old. And I'm just like, they're like, yo, you can't come back here. And I was just like, you know what? I feel it. Like we were pretty excessive. They did tell us the rules, and we would break them every single day.
Community guidelines.
You know what I'm saying? Community guidelines. So I was like,
it's almost like you feel guilty. Like, yeah.
I was like, I was wilding.
So you
yeah,
weren't
we
mad.
were.
You weren't mad.
I wasn't really mad, and to me, it felt like it ran its course. Like it was just like, okay, that was cool. That era's over. And so after that, I took a couple months off, and I went and bought all my own equipment, and we set up shop at the Z Room. And that's when it was like more so, we kept it going as Rosecrans Radio, but that's when it was no music anymore. It was strictly podcast. So I had co-hosts, and we would record at the Z Room, and we'd still have guests on, sit down, chop it up with them. And that's when it kind of became more of a podcast because I removed the music from it, right? Because by that time I was already getting flagged when I would post videos on, when I'll post audio of other songs within the Spotify's and the Apple Music. They're like, oh, you don't have license for this. You need to take your shit down. SoundCloud too would get little violations and shit. So it started to get old because they started to crack down on the streaming shit. So I removed the music, and then we just started going from there. And then I actually got a deal. I signed to like a podcast company, and we
that was
did
your first deal?
Yeah, and they let us record out of the CBS building in downtown, like on Wilshire.
How much was that deal, fool? I want to see podcast money. I can't wait, dog.
What was that?
We did an interview there?
We did. Yeah, that spot. Remember, it was like
How much was
after
the
I
deal
was-
though, fool? Can't wait till you get paid for podcasting. dog.
Well, it wasn't crazy. It was like,
Hold on, we don't get paid for this?
nah, it wasn't crazy, but like they gave me the opportunity to earn ad dollars, and then also to record at a professional radio building. You know, so we were like recording at like
this
94.7 The Wave. No, it was like a radio station. So it was cool. We would go in after hours and shit and like record. So I did that for like
record at Sony.
facts.
This
is Sony. Spider-Man Studios is next door. Yeah, this is the vibe right here. Yeah, it's a fucking vibe.
Duno does the homies in the back.
Exactly. It's just everybody's here. Mickey Mouse is right over there. Like this shit's sick.
We got Tyler Perry right next door.
Yo, one day. So so we had that, and then that ran its course a couple months, and then after that I wasn't doing Rosecrans Radio for a little minute, and then I get hit up by Adam to do No Jumper, and then it was just like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? Then the pandemic happens, so everything stops. Like we had already like planned to like, you know, I was gonna be one of like. Well, I ended up being one of the first podcasts on the station besides him, but everything kind of stopped for a couple months. Obviously, the world stopped. And then so in September, I believe, or no, it's like August, he hit me back up, and he's just like, yo, you still want to do the podcast on No Jumper? And I was like, hell yeah. You know, give me a couple of days, and I'm going to put together a whole new concept for a podcast, a whole new name, and all this shit. So by the end of the week, I think it was like maybe like Monday or Tuesday. By the end of the week, I had already the whole concept, the logo. I did a photo shoot. I had my co-host. Everything was locked in. I sent it to him. I was like, I'm ready. Let's record Monday. So that's what we started Mad Lately in, I believe, October 1st, 2020. And that was like the first, I guess, major podcast I was on, because it's on a big network. No Jumper, I think, had like 4 million subscribers.
The first Chomo podcast you were on.
Was he a weirdo? Was that a weirdo?
I'm talking shit because I was on there too.
Oh God, yeah, we were on there.
We was both on there, dog.
Yeah, come on, man.
What you doing?
I didn't know. No, I was playing. Nah, shout out to Adam. He's always treated me well.
He's
good piece. He's good piece.
I'm from the hood. I'm trying to say he was a South fighter.
Oh, he's a wood,
I'm
no?
trying to co-fighter. Then you want to be like, nah, I'm talking shit.
Yeah. Nah, he's been nothing cool with
I
me.
love
Personally,
Kyle.
I can only speak on my experience with him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's never treated me shitty. I got paid on time every
How
fucking
much is that
month.
pay right there? Can you tell me?
You know what's funny? I saw Blasey talk about how much he got paid. I was like, hey, we got paid the same shit. Shout out my boy Blasey. Another Southeast LA legend.
I love cloud chasing Adam. I love him.
Why? Why do you love him?
Because I know for a fact that he knows I love him. And it's just more like...
He loves you, Adam.
It's just more like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But at the same time, what I don't like is him...
Vulture.
The way he getting at the homies and everybody and like, come on, check yourself, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Check yourself, like, kick back. Respect your employees. Put some respect on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Who you think you are out here talking crazy? Even though Lush, like, that's not my friend, but I don't care who.
Lush is coming tomorrow.
Why you gonna fucking?
bro?
Why you gonna?
Lush is coming
Why you
tomorrow.
gonna do that to that man on camera? Like, you're a little fucking clout chasing bitch for that. Like, bro,
He
you know
wanted
what
to
I'm
set
saying?
a tone
You
for
get what
in
I'm
front of
saying?
everybody,
Like,
dog.
bro, you a boss. Do that shit behind the wall. You know what I'm
But he
saying?
wants the views.
You know what I'm saying?
He wanted
All
the
right, then
views.
fuck it, I quit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, why you gonna do that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you professional. You get paid a lot. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
How many views did he get? That's probably the highest
you
views after a
supposed
while.
you supposed to be like Joe Biden, not fucking Joe Budden. Nah, I don't know.
Joe Biden.
Hey, that was kind of a bar, but I don't know if Joe Biden's that great.
I'm a rapper. I can make it sound good.
Be more like Joe Biden, not Biden. Wow, I don't know. I don't know who you want to be more like. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer. I don't have the
More
answer.
like, look, Adam is almost equivalent to Charleston White.
Charleston White's a big
They're
rat.
both trash. Look what he promotes to the world. Trash. So that's why this is talking trash, but we try to drop gems. Gems like, hey, look, this is how you gonna build a career out of this. This is how you gonna do this. This is how you gonna learn.
Yeah,
We're
let him drop a
gonna
gem,
empower
fool.
our people. We've been dropping gems back to back. It's for them to find them.
You gotta pick them up. They gotta pick them up.
It's for our people
Yeah.
to chop up the footage and put
Exactly.
the fucking letters.
Hey, the college classes, those work? Did they really work or no? Or if you would go back in time, would you do it again?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because like, you know what it does is like, I always say I'm able. I had the fortune of being able to learn in real time, but not have an audience to worry about. Right? So you guys are popular. You're popular. You're popular. You guys are starting a podcast.
I'm a philanthropist.
What is that? Is that like you work?
No, hold on.
I'm trying to outgrow. Look, there was a guy on YouTube who named me a caricature.
What the?
So I'm trying to outgrow my caricature. So now
Yeah.
I'm a philanthropist.
What's the new language?
We study philosophy.
It's philanthropy. I don't know that. You guys are getting me high in here. You can't see it.
Philanthropia.
My bad.
Okay, no, you're good. All right, so like I was saying, you guys are popular. You guys are popular figures. People know you. You guys have followings on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that shit, right?
People know me because I went live with 6ix9ine Baby Mama back in the day when I first started popping.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Where was I?
That was like a midnight, huh?
Bro,
That shit was like a midnight.
I went live with 6ix9ine Baby Mama when he was like first start popping off and shit. I wasn't really known, but you
Sarah
know,
Molina.
You know, I had the
Sarah
blue.
Molina.
She's
Put some
back.
respect on her name,
Hey,
fool.
shout out to Sarah.
Sarah Molina, homie.
Look, shout out Sarah.
Come home, Sarah.
You almost
Come home, Sarah.
You almost
Hey,
got
come
me-
home, Sarah.
You almost got me.
We're gonna bring you over here, dog.
You almost got me on Blueface level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We almost got you indicted, huh? Almost got you indicted, huh?
No, I was picking. Don't eat, don't eat, baby. I'm a flight to LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? He old news. I'm new news. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Check the blogs. We on there. I say.
Oh shit.
But that's what got me popping.
That's not what got you popping. I feel like
I'm talking
Nah, your
shit.
music there.
I'm talking
nah.
shit. I'm talking shit.
I was like, all right. Anyway,
So you're saying something. What are you saying about?
oh yeah. So like I said, you guys are popular, and you guys started a podcast, right? You guys have a built-in audience already.
Yeah,
You guys have to learn like
ASAP.
on the fly as you guys are going, right? So I always say like I'm grateful that nobody knew who the fuck I was while I was learning because I was able to fuck up. I was able to look stupid. I was able to make a whole bunch of like errors and not be sure of myself and not know what the fuck my next word was gonna be for like 3 years. Like I said, I was doing my thing. I was consistent every day, every night. I was working on my brand. I was getting better, but people didn't know who the fuck I was. So it was like I was able to benefit from all that practice. So when I was at the radio class, that was my first initial introduction to like pressing record and hearing my voice back and hearing what the fuck I'm gonna say, and then cutting the audio and uploading this. So it was like, I'm so grateful I had that time to learn. You guys have time to learn as well, but it's a little more pressure on y'all.
There's an audience right there, huh?
There's an audience. I'm tuned in. I'm watching. You feel me? It's like there's a lot of people watching y'all.
Episodes we were fucking up.
Yeah.
I went from rapper to podcast overnight.
Yeah.
Overnight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Overnight. Now it's like, fuck. This is what I do now.
Yeah. So it does work because of the practice, but it's like anything. It's you could practice here. You could practice. Excuse me. At a radio station, as long as you are at it, it's the same thing as being in the gym. Every single day, you're gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're watching other people that are, really good in this space and professionals. It's like you watch them, you pick up their habits, you pay attention, you study them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't regret doing that. I would do it again. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like I didn't get a degree or nothing. Like, but when I went back to school, like I didn't give a fuck about getting a degree. I was like, I'm just here to learn as much as I can, and like. Ask me if anybody ever asked me if I have a degree, but I'm on morning radio. Like they never like when they were negotiating like our deal, they were like, all right, where's your fucking college diploma?
No.
They don't give a fuck. Are you entertaining to the people or not? Did you sell out the Novo? Yes, we did. All right, boom.
Talk about
sign
that
here.
feeling, dog. Selling out the Novo, dog.
Man,
Me
bro.
and Cindy gonna do that too, watch.
Yeah, nah, y'all gonna do it. Y'all gonna do
Talk
it.
Trash podcast, homie.
Y'all
I
gonna do
don't
it.
want to do no shows. I don't want to do
Stop it.
none of that, bro. None of that.
Yeah.
None of that, bro. I'm not leaving the house now. I told you, look. I told the kids, look. I told Bravo, Swade, and them don't carry no guns, this, that. I'm staying in the house, bro. I'm gonna be big bro. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this shit for real, for real. I'm gonna stay in the house. It's too dangerous to do shows. Let them do shows, because they not us. King of San Fernando. You know what I'm saying? Like, we some joints, like, for real. FBI come snatch us up.
No.
Spreading love, not hate. Spreading love, not hate.
Hey, I'm talking too much trash. You talking about the CIA and this and that. Gang, no more gangbang. Like, oh shit, fuck. Nah, I'm talking shit. It's talking trash podcast.
But to sell out the Nova, bro, it's a crazy
I'll
feeling.
do it if you pay me enough.
Oh, they pay, bro.
How much?
Hey,
Tell me what we looking
They
at.
pay.
Like more than like if I'm rapping.
Yeah. It's the Novo,
It's
bro.
a Novo, fool.
Okay, think about like, all right. I won't tell you. I won't tell you.
How much you got paid?
The president right now, he's a teller.
Boom, tell me right now.
I won't tell you the exact amount. Hold on, but wait. I'm gonna break it down, right? Okay, so
Nah, don't break it down now, bro. Don't break it down now.
So the Novo usually holds 2,500 people
2,500
normally, but when it's
How many of the tickets sold for?
Wait,
The moderator.
wait, what? Oh,
25.
yeah, okay, yeah. So it was.
How many people were there in
It
your
was
show?
about. We sold out, so it was 1,400. All right,
1,400.
because of.
I thought it was 2,500.
Well, I was about to say when it's seated, because the front is usually open floor.
The only
but
way
when
I'm
you
doing
put
it if we
seats,
get Chris Rock and Will Smith class slap.
Bobby,
Chris
get down
Rock.
there.
Yes!
Get down, homie.
Hold on. Didn't we say we was no, we'll talk about it.
all right. So look, so when it's seated, it's 1,400, right? So there's a bunch of seats in the front, and
We
then there's
gotta do
seats on the
1,300.
balcony. So yes, you do. Take away 100. So it was 1,400,
Oh, we'll do
and
1,600 for the prices.
the average ticket was $25, right?
Man.
So 14, 25. You know, it was
Hold on. I don't get it. So how much we got paid?
Hold on.
it was some racks. It was some racks. It was
like 5 to 10.
it was probably like no. It was probably like what a teacher gets paid.
I don't know what the
Like a year.
In 1 day, though.
Yeah, in one day.
Good.
For
In
one day.
You get paid what a teacher
So
does.
imagine like what a teacher.
man.
They need to pay the teachers more, by the way. But we got paid in one day what they make in a year probably. But shout out to
shout out to
Bro,
teachers,
I
man.
still
Shout out
don't
to teachers.
understand, bro. Like, how much was that? Give me a number.
I mean, it was
I
like
mean that to him, dog.
Bro.
He needs to get pumped up. Now he's like, hell yeah,
You-
more
you-
podcast on. Ready to put some more food on it.
I'm gonna do this shit.
I mean, yeah, it was like okay,
Ready
it
to book
was
the show right now.
We're gonna run it.
a little like we each split like we each we're like,
You guys jumped in and go ahead.
no, so it's 3 of us, right?
All
So
right,
it's
three,
me, Latinduna. So it's like
Me, you, and Big Head. How much?
we ended up taking like a cool like 10 bands each home. You know what I'm saying? For a day.
Oh, that's
Come on,
cool.
for a day.
Each,
dog.
each,
Come on,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you
That's what I'm
damn near
saying.
getting paid
For
like,
one day.
You damn near getting paid like a fucking artist, like a big
How long
artist.
was your
Yeah.
show? How
Big
long was
art,
your show?
like a big artist.
Exactly.
Like a big artist.
Exactly. So it was the show was like 2 hours. Like
hours.
2 and
And,
a half
and what I
hours.
said in my last interview, I don't really want to do no music shows, rap shows, because that shit, to me, it's like, fuck all that. I want 10 bands each show. You know what I'm saying? Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
It's possible, bro. It's out there.
People know me enough.
Yeah.
You gotta put yourself. You gotta just like when you go talk to your people and you do business.
Yeah.
You're not gonna let them decide your money.
Exactly.
You're gonna tell them what you want, and
Yeah.
if they want to work with you, it's up to them.
Exactly.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
But the Novo wasn't the first show you guys did, huh?
No,
What was
no,
the
we
first show you
did.
guys
We did the first show we did. It was like a small show. It was at this place in the Arts District called Locals Only.
Locals Only?
Locals Only. It's like small,
many
like 100, 200.
Well, you gotta do that one first.
Yeah, it's like
Baby
a
steps,
stepping
huh?
stone. Yeah, just
Yeah.
have people pull up, bro. You guys will fill it out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even. You don't even have to charge. Just have
Did you guys
people
charge?
pull up.
Did you guys charge for that one or no?
Yeah, we did. We charged like $30.
$30. Oh, I see.
But it was very limited. I know. It's because it was very limited, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's like when we have a lot of tickets to sell, you want to sell them a little cheaper so you can sell more.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people buy like meet and greets and shit like that,
nice.
$100 each. You know, it adds up. So then the second one we did was at the El Rey, and that was about 400 or 500 people too. And that was definitely like a great night as well. So we sold out 2 shows in the year. We sold out one in July at the El Rey, and then we sold out the Novo right at the end of the year.
That's dope.
And that was like 1,400. So we really sold like 2,000 tickets last year.
We sold out the Novo.
Bro, that shit was
It's a dope feeling.
that shit was great. And now like we're looking to go on tour. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're talking to
How
live
the season let you?
we're talking to Live Nation and we're setting up a tour.
Wow, that's dope.
So we're trying to go to like Texas,
Nice.
the Bay,
but it's gonna be like
San
the
Diego.
Brown Bag tour.
Yeah.
Or Brown
Brown Bag
Power
Podcast
6
tour.
though?
Not Power 106, just
No,
Brown
it's
Bag Pod.
Brown Bag.
Man, you gotta understand, they did this shit on their own.
Yeah.
The radio snatched them up, but it's like they making power moves on their own. They doing it for themselves. Ain't
That is
nobody,
dope,
ain't
bro.
nobody gonna do it for them. That's the way the game goes. Nobody's gonna do nothing for you. But you
100%.
gotta work so much that it's like you got the motion, you got control of the motion. That's what Vic doing right now. He got control of the motion, control of the artist, the music industry, the podcast game. He doing this shit. He
The
as
big
much-
dog.
Look, as
Big
much
dog, the podcast
and you know
game,
how
dog.
you know how it goes
That's
with,
sick,
with the music. You know how it
for
goes
saying
with music, with podcasting. It's like as much as you have the media, you have the streets. What goes on in the streets? We cover what goes on the streets through the music, the podcasting stuff, and we got people's first hand in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to have like water and fire. Or fire and water, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we got a little bit of wind. We got
On God.
water, wire.
Big wind,
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
What's up, dog?
That's all we smoke, homie. Trash bag boys.
And
Okay,
then
homie.
you put it all together, you mix it up, and it's like we don't got an earth no more. We don't got a world no more. We cause destruction. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
That's how powerful it is. It's like, what? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We cause natural disasters. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm
As we
saying?
should shaking shit up in the
Yeah,
space.
shake
Like I
shit
know,
up.
Bang, homie.
like Trash Bag Boys. I've been seeing like the brand, and I love how creative you guys are with it. And then even like the Senor Sushi shit,
Yeah.
like bro, that shit's inspiring, bro. Like I see that shit, and I'm like,
Downey location coming.
oh, I did see that, bro.
Downey
Come on, you need a
location,
host. You need a host for the, bro. You know I'm from Downey. You know,
Oh,
come
shit.
on,
I know
man.
you
I'll
said
bring the
that,
people
like,
out.
Downey needs a place like that, huh?
Yeah, bro.
So this
Yeah.
gonna be the second time I put you in a position to make money. So
Most
He's
def-
not done now.
No,
They
for
said he
sure.
wants his percentages. He wants his percentage.
Otherwise, the restaurant getting shut down.
and it's in his jurisdiction.
It's the Paramount guy. Look, just like look.
How close is Downey to Paramount?
Very close, next door. Yeah.
I don't mean to put people's business out there. But look. Jimmy from Rancho Mille, he has a location in Paramount. And he's checked in, gangland. Not with me,
Yeah.
but with the city of Paramount. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how it goes, gangland. That's the jurisdiction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the jurisdiction. and it's love because people, he's like, they take care of us, we take care of them. Like, you know what
As
I'm
it
saying?
should be,
I didn't
yeah.
have, people done broke into people's houses and they call the homies like, hey, they don't call the police.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy's people. Jimmy's spot. They don't call the police. They call the homies. Send some of them guys. Come check out the house. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of Boxer boxer from Eastside Paramount who was on my last album.
Yeah.
He was one of the homies, went over there to check out the pad. Like, make sure it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's really like that. Gangland. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all got our own family that whatever.
Yeah. On God.
They're out here watch the house right here. Watch the house. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Do a little investigation.
No, well, it's like the police ain't gonna protect us. We need to protect ourselves. The police gonna rob us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
as when you have a community, you gotta like police your own shit to an extent.
Exactly, and we gotta lead by example as the leaders that we are in the community. Show them how to eat. This how we doing it. Podcasting, rapping, and podcasting, throwing shows.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
bro. Selling at the Novo. Damn,
come on.
If Vic, on tour.
If Vic could do it, we could do it. If we could do
100%.
it, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
This man, he might seem like superhuman, but believe me,
he is superhuman, dog.
No, he is. He's superhuman with the work ethic. But believe me, we all have that superhuman inside of us. You just gotta find it. You gotta find it. You know what I'm saying?
And like a big thing in my career, I feel like I've been consistent with is like I always try to work smart, not hard. Like hard, but smart. Like really like strategic, leveling up. Like I can't be doing shit if it's not like bigger than the last shit, right? There always has to be like a upward trajectory with my career. And you have to put yourself in that position. You have to have the relationships. You have to have these people believe in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like before I left No Jumper, which I didn't know I was going to leave, but they canceled our show in June of 2021. I was already working on Brown Bag. And I started Brown Bag while I was still at No Jumper. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think like I got fired from No Jumper and then I started Brown Bag because I didn't have shit to do. It's like, nah, bro. Like I was already looking ahead. I'm like, okay, this shit's cool, but it's not going that great. I had to be honest with myself. Like it's going cool and I'm gonna be here as long as they want me here type shit. But also I met Duno, Letty. We had a great chemistry. We already did like 3-4 pilot episodes before we released any of them.
Oh, nice.
And we did that. And we started, if you look at the very last episode of Mad Lately, I'm like, yo, go listen to Brown Bag Podcast.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So I was able to like transition very gracefully. And the minute we started Brown Bag, bro, it took off.
How'd you guys come up with that? How'd you meet Duno and Letty? And how'd you guys come up?
So I met Duno like 2019. We met at a show at, the crazy part is I really met them the same day, but separate occasions. So it's
same
really,
day, separate occasions.
yeah, it was at, shout out to Cypress. It was Cypress.
Moreno? Cypress Moreno?
Yeah.
Shout out Cypress Moreno, homie. We got him. We dropped
Yeah.
some gems. That was,
Yeah.
I was high as a perk. High as a perk.
The homie was high as a bird.
I'm a perk 10. Homie was like this.
Oh, shit.
That
But
podcast.
that's part of the come up.
Yeah.
No,
Nah,
exactly.
most definitely. So,
Coming to work high.
Hey, but he's sober now. I'm proud of you, homie.
hey, come to work high, get high views.
Yeah. Oh!
Come on, man.
Come to work high and get high views. You just dropped a gem on us, dog.
Nah, you right.
Nah, I'm just
We're
playing.
coming
Don't come back to work high.
Because then I lose focus. Now I'll be right here with a bottle gangland talking about, man, fuck everybody. Check it. I don't care you checked it or not. His past revolt, gangland. Matter of fact, call him right now.
So we Cypress had a show with Red Bull. It's called Tapped In, and before the show, there was Red Bull invited a bunch of people out to dinner, a bunch of media people out to dinner at this like fancy restaurant. And so I was there. It was like a long table, a bunch of people like you kind of know but don't really know. You've seen around, and it was just like Letty and JP, her husband, were at one end of the table. And I was like, oh shit, that's Letty and JP. I'm like, damn, I'm sitting at the same table as them. Mind you, this is like 2019, so this is like a lot. Like I've grown a lot since then, but
That's
back then,
an important table to be at.
you know what I'm saying?
Brown Bag since 2019?
No, but that's the day I met
when you
Letty.
met him, my bad,
So
my bad, my
Letty
bad.
came up to me and she was like, hey, I really love what you're doing. And I was like, what? Word? Like, that's love, you know? Because I listened to her like growing up, like, you know, in Big Boy's neighborhood and shit, right? So I was like, damn, that's fire. And then later on that night at the actual show, I'm chilling. I think I'm next to Cali. I'm talking to the homie Denner. And then out of nowhere, Duno comes and he's like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, mucho respeto. Like, you know, I fuck with you, da da da. And I'm like, word? I'm like, I had already seen his videos on Twitter and shit, and I thought he was funny. And I thought he was older. I thought he was like older than me, right?
Old soul right there.
And so I was like, oh, bro, like I'm a fan of you, bro. Like, you know, it's love. Like, let's exchange numbers and shit. And so we met. It was just all love. It was cool. Then it ended up being that Cypress' best friend, Denner, is this fool's cuñado.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, oh, I had already known Denner for years. And then obviously Cypress. So I'm like, oh, shit, like you're already like fam damn near. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, cool, you know. And then after that, he wanted to like, you know, like work together. He saw that we had like a movement going and shit. And I was telling Callie, I'm like, bro, you should manage him. And then Callie started managing him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it became gang. It's like once you're managed by Callie, now it's gang. Now you're part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
So you're admitting that you guys are a gang.
Oh,
it's on record right here, Perrix.
Are we gonna admit we're in the same one?
If
I'm going down, you're going down.
No. Understand. This ain't gangland
At all.
This ain't gangland.
This is a business, homie.
Business only,
This
homie.
is
Negocio.
106.
Oh shit! All right, I gotta go. Nah, but yeah, no, I do got a dip, but
Y'all got that right.
but got him.
Got us.
Nah, but
Shout out Jules right there, young Jules, East
shout out-
Los Angeles.
shout out Young Jules. So yeah, so you know, I met them. We happened to meet the same day, and then you know, time goes by, and then we end up. I end up doing a interview with Letty. Me and Duno get closer and closer. She does an interview with Duno, and then one day we're like, "Yo, we should just all do a podcast together. See what'll happen."
So it's her idea. Letty's idea.
No, you know what's funny? It was my idea for me and Letty to do a podcast first.
Oh, wow. She brought
Because what happened was the first day I went in to do an interview, she ended up losing the footage. So she hit me up again.
Wow, typical female story. Typical female story.
She's gonna be on your ass for saying that.
That's like the worst thing.
Very typical. Very typical.
That's fucked up. She loves you, fool. You guys are both Mexi Salvis.
Look,
She loves
she
you.
don't
fool.
show me no love. She act
Salvi
like
Mex-
I don't exist. And
Bro, she's
and when I
what you
no,
mean?
no. Listen, I'm gonna get it off my chest.
Oh shit.
So maybe when I see her, I could be like cool about it because I already aired it out. I feel like when I first came up, yeah, she reached out. We talked about making some moves and doing things, but we never really got the opportunity to really push forward. And you know, as I lost my account, went to jail, a couple things, you know, I set myself back. You know, we never got the opportunity to communicate and push forward. So it's just like I just feel like, you know, we work with same people, like in the Clip circle. Like I never heard nothing back from her. No, hey, she said what's up. She doing what it's okay, but I just feel like that's that fake industry shit. You know what I'm saying?
She working.
But that's just
No,
how I
but
feel.
you know what? That's
just how
probably-
I feel, bro. That's just how I feel.
I get what you're saying.
That's the type of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's the type of stuff that I work with people, and it just kind of like makes me like, oh, they kind of brush me off, like like that was fake when they reached out, you know.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
But I still love her and what she does. For
it's
the culture.
probably my fault that I don't tell you when, bro. I be
never
around
told me
her.
nothing?
I be around her so much, and she'll randomly bring you up, like, and it's not on no like, never on a negative shit.
But we don't
it's like
communicate a lot either. We don't.
yeah. So that's
Why
why
don't
I'm
you
telling
guys
you, it might be my
communicate?
fault.
You know I don't answer your phone calls either all the time.
Sometimes I do that too.
You know,
Bro.
well, now more because I'm getting paid. But it's like when I. Look,
But what I'm saying is
we don't gotta talk to each other. We're not going. Nope.
But what I'm saying is, like I said, I'm around her, you know, so much. It's like, bro, you're part of LA culture. So it's like you come up in conversations. It's never negative. She'll be like, oh yeah, checked in, like Swifty Blue, like little jokes. It's like you're around somebody, you're gonna just refer to cultural things. You're a cultural person in LA. She fucks with you, bro. You're both Mexican, Salvadorian. Like you guys relate to each other. She shows nothing but love, but it's not on some like, yo, I just listened to the new Swifty Blue and
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna break this
understand.
down. It's nothing like that. It's literally just like you don't bring somebody up like that if you don't fuck with them. Cause she's never shat on you. She's never said, oh no, fuck this, fuck that. It's like, it's just like, bro, it's like I said, you're a part of LA culture. Bro, anybody in LA was like, oh, Swifty Blue, checking in, da-da-da. Like, bro, she brings you up all the time, but it's like, the same way it's like you just randomly bring up somebody and you might know them. You're not just gonna text them and be like, oh, bro, like, I just, so-and-so just brought you up, bro. Cause it wasn't a big deal. It's not like she went on a 5-minute rant about you. It was just like, she's aware of you, she fucks with you, and you're a staple in the culture, bro.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna come up. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not personal. It's just more like.
But it doesn't always end up on air.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's just because we be having all types of conversations. The same way.
And I don't expect like her to talk about me all the time or whatnot, but just like, hey, I'm glad you're doing good, man. Like you're out of jail or whatnot. Like keep helping the community or something. Because I really felt like, damn, I got Lefty reaching out to me. I'm doing something. Like I'm making like we help the coordinator, we help to do something.
Yeah.
She reaching out, like I really got the ball in my hands right now. And then not hearing back, it kind of made me feel like damn, I lost the ball.
But can I be honest with you for a second?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like when was the last time we had really, really good press on Swifty and something very positive for people to reach out in that manner? And I know you do great things and it's not always broadcasted like it used to be, but it's like you said, like, or she reached out when you did the Cornelly thing, bro, because that was amazing. That was heartwarming. And it's like, sometimes you're going viral for the
but the thing
different
is,
reasons.
We talked about helping other people and doing things to help.
Yeah.
So that's what we were supposed to do together. Like continue, keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't do, when I helped the Cornelly, I didn't do it by myself. I did it with the label, with the
Exactly,
team. We
yeah.
all did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she was just trying to add value to what we had going on. But, you know, obviously I had my own things going on. And just like, you get what I'm saying? Like not hearing back, it just discourages you a little bit. So then that's why I'm like, let me get it off my chest. Maybe me expressing how I feel could kind of let somebody know, like, oh, okay, like I play a big role in this man's in motivation. Like I motivate him. He's a youngster. Like you know what I'm saying? Let me do my job as a role model. Like don't shine me off and act like I don't exist. You know, I'm a human being. Tell me, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Keep winning, bro. Yeah. I know it's hard for you. In the environment, whatever, you know, like we need that.
She's a human being too.
We need that.
You tell her that too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Sometimes I'm hard headed and I'll be like, I don't want to talk to nobody. As much as we'll talk to each other and we work with each other, I'll just be feeling so antisocial, you know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't talk about a lot of shit.
But just so you know, it's love. Like, bro,
facts.
You've actually, now that I'm thinking about it, she's actually brought you up on the podcast multiple times. Like, and like I said, sometimes it makes her, sometimes it doesn't. But if you look at random episodes, she'll be like, oh, checked in. Shout out Swifty Blue.
And ask Raider. I don't even watch this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm so focused on what I got going on that sometimes I don't get to.
You should watch it. It's a great podcast.
I don't get to. Sometimes like it's like unless like they will tag me in some or really send it to me. It's like, shit, we shot you out. I know it because that's me.
It's a lot of content to consume. Even I can't even tell you what podcast that was, like what number it was.
How many messages I got right there?
437.
I don't even read them, bro.
I feel you.
I don't got time for myself.
It's a lot of shit.
I don't got time.
It's a lot of shit.
So that's why I get mad because I feel like sometimes I be like going hard and then like I could never get like a thank you or like not a thank you, but like hey, I need motivation too. Yeah. I need everything. So you know what I'm saying?
But we pray God should be your motivation.
No, facts.
And I gotta go right now. But we as a Team Swifty Blue and OTR, and just as people, as Latinos, even you, bro, like we should do some real positive shit together. And like we're here, we're three successful men in this room. We could help and motivate a lot of people. And we should really, and this is not just talk for the pod, like we should really chop it up after.
Look, the message of me bringing that out, it's not about me. It's about the younger generation.
Exactly.
We need that. Let's reach out to them because guess what? I check my shit. I got a bunch of fake bots, fake DJs say, I fuck with your music, this, that. No, have these people reach out to these youngsters, give them the inspiration they need because we are brown. We're brown. Let's reach out to these brown artists. Let's help them more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, let's do our job for the culture. For
we
real,
should,
for real.
We should definitely do that.
No, for sure. And we got the power to do it.
We do.
Let's do it. Let's run it up.
Hell yeah.
And
what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, something for the kids, something positive. Like, we could do some shit in the Valley. We could do some shit in Southeast. Like, we could do some dope shit.
We'll figure out where to do a food drive and get some food drive for the kids when they go back to school.
Even just like, speaking of the kids, bro, sometimes it's like, you take home some food or whatever. That's good too. But it's like hearing people's stories. Like, I know, like, I don't want to like gas myself up like that. But it's like, bro, I didn't know anybody that worked at Power 106 when I was a kid. So it's like if we can go, I didn't know no rappers like from the city, bro. I didn't know rappers from Paramount or Downey back in the city.
That's why I try to stay humble and be in the middle of the people.
But like we're those people now. So that people from our area can look up to us and be like, yo, I want to be like them one day. Or I want to be as successful as them one day. Or, You know what I'm saying? And even you too with the Valley, it's like, bro, like business owner, you got your own sushi spot, you got shit going. It's like that inspires a lot of people you don't know that are watching. So like we should really like get on some shit too.
I'm down.
Yeah, no, let's do some shit. But I gotta dip.
Let's do it.
Gotta get to
We'll
Lakers
do
game.
part 2 for sure. We'll do
Yeah,
part 2.
no, of course you already know.
bad.
No, you
I
good.
feel like we didn't really get into it.
I know,
So
bro.
we'll do
There'll
part
be
2
more.
about Veg.
Bro, let's do it. A couple months. You feel me?
Cool,
Especially
cool.
after we help the community and shit. We'll do some
for
positive
sure.
shit.
We'll
You
give
feel
them
me?
something to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Something to talk about.
God bless. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, God.
Thank you guys. Helping us reach 10,000 subscribers. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you share and repost.
Flood the whole city, everybody think we got the keys. If I supply the pizzas, be on point when you pay the